Hello, my name is MD Ashikul Hossain, and in this cse461 project we have chosen the theoretical part. In this project we have built an object recognition robot which can identify its surroundings and changes direction so that it doesn't collide with the object. The basic shape we have background and added coordinates so that we can rotate any object from the viewpoint. Then we added a directional lights, and next we build a shape, named it floor, and a box, and added a box object and resize it accordingly so that we can see it. Then after that we have four different worlds, and we have changes the its scale and colors accordingly, the bounding object, so that the robot doesn't fall. Reflection and shadows are also added to make it more realistic. And translation to modify the XYZ direction, we have also added different shapes like shapes, cones and cylinder. We have also added pedestrian and oil barrel directly from the protons.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Muhammad Sabir Khan. I am going to tell about robot shape, color and hinge joint. First of all, to make a robot, we need a shape of the robot. Here we use our rectangular shape. First, we create a robot section. In robot section, we can find a children section. In children section, there is a DEF body shape. In DEF body shape, we can change the color of the robot, and others we want to change. Then to rotate the robot, we need rotational motors. We use it as hinge joint. In hinge joint, we have to create a hinge joint parameter to change the position axis and other things. In the same way, we have to create more hinge joint. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. So in this project, I have done the camera and sensor parts. To do that, under this robot, I have added three DS right, and the camera sensors. For DS left, it covers left and the front side in the camera, and for DS right, it covers the right and the front side of this camera. So under this DS left, I have added a shape. To that in a geometrical box, and most importantly the translation, rotation and scale. I have used these for both of this DS right and DS left, and also I have make a scale to make it smaller. And secondly, in the camera part, I had added a shape to make it more smaller, and the rotation, and also the translation to make this camera works. And for ultimate works, I have used physics here for to bounding this object and renaming the shape. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Elias, and I'll discuss about how our robot works. So as you can see here, that this red thing is our camera, and this little two yellow box are our distance measuring sensors. And here you can see our camera view, and the red outline is basically implying the robot is detecting objects. Now as I click run, we can see that our robot is running properly, and whenever it is approaching an obstacle near it, with the help of the distance measuring sensor, the robot changes its direction and starts going at a different direction. And the camera is here to show you what is in front of the robot, and the robot is actually detecting objects. Here we can see that there is a shape of red outline in the cylinder, which basically tells you that the shape is an object, and the robot recognizes it as an object. And here you can see that the robot is actually not just detecting one object, it's detecting every object in this field, and it can also detect any instantaneous changes of an object and react to it. So you can clearly see that our robot is working properly and detecting the objects. And here is our code that wait a minute. Yeah, so here is our code, and this basically regulates the movement of a robot. That would be all. Thank you.